everyone, I am back. So I made myself a cup of homemade coffee, and I also have my bagel and cream cheese here. So I am home today. I am deciding what to film, and you know, I just gotta get some food in my stomach first before starting, I guess, my day. And I am planning to film today and tomorrow. Anyways, let me just take another bite of my bagel. This is going to be a really random video, and I'm sorry about the lighting situation today, but we have a really cloudy situation. But today I am going to be testing out some beauty products that were sent to me for free. So I have a lot to showcase to you guys, and I have used most of them, not all, but I wanted to test it out on the camera and see how I feel about them. And I broke my no-buy for makeup specifically, only because I found an opportunity, and also because I really don't want to be too strict with myself, especially going forward, because I know that I can relapse pretty hard. I did my whole no-buy year 2019, and it was a great experience, but of course when pandemic started, it sadly didn't go as planned. So let's just put it as that. So you see what I mean by the lighting right now? Bear with me. Okay, so Merit Beauty has, I've been not working with them per se, but I did reach out to them, and they were kind enough to send me some of their products to try out. So this is the one that I chose a while back. This is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. And if you guys are a fan of Merit Beauty, you already know what this is. This was mentioned a while ago by a lot of beauty gurus here on YouTube, which I rarely watch anymore. I am now fixated on watching a lot of the minimalist content and content creators who don't over consume, I guess. Get like 2 pumps of it. It's very liquidy, so it feels like water. I already have some lotion on my face, but it's supposed to make your skin glowy, and I feel like I need it, especially now. I was sent this product, I think, during the really hot summer seasons, and I have oily skin, like really gross oily skin, so I didn't want to look like a grease ball. Right now I feel like my skin is uber dry, and I need some glow back in my life. So this product has no scent whatsoever, and it doesn't feel oily as well on the skin. It just feels really nice and really, I guess, healthy. Should be like a instant healthy glow serum, but it feels really nice, and my skin doesn't react terribly to it because I have sensitive skin. I am having recent breakouts because I haven't been keeping up with my skincare. Let's just put it as that. So I need some lip balm, and actually I bought this Laneige pumpkin spice flavored, I guess, their lip sleeping mask. I love them. I tried out so many flavors, and I'm excited to smell this one. Orange is not my favorite color, but I really love anything pumpkin spice because I am a basic biatch. Oh. Little cap fell off, but this is what it looks like. So pretty, and of course it comes with a little applicator, lip applicator, which I lost. I lose these all the time, but take some of it. apply that on my crusty lips. My boyfriend calls me now the Krusty the Clown. Krusty the lip. Wow. It smells like and it tastes like pumpkin. And yeah, it definitely smells like the pumpkin spice latte and like those candles, the pumpkin spice candles. Any Bath and Body Works candles, like the festive ones right now, it kind of smells like that. So just gonna clean this and I will put it back in its little sleeve. I like it so far. Probably gonna use it, I'm gonna put it by my nightstand and I will use it. It instantly helps moisturize my lips. Next, I am using this one, the Givenchy, what is this, Universal Lip Care. I was gonna just use one at a time, but I want to try this and I've been wanting to try this. So I got this for free from Influencer. Like, can you believe they give away Givenchy things? I will leave my link so that you guys can sign up for Influencer if you wanna get free makeup products like Givenchy. Let me just take this out again. It's just so luxe and it's just white because it's a lip balm. It smells like vanilla. I feel so bougie with the Givenchy lipstick. I don't own any Givenchy lipsticks, unfortunately, but looking at this packaging, it is tempting me. And girl, I have way too many lipsticks, so no. So I also got this foundation, a full-size free foundation from Influencer. And no, this is not sponsored by. This video is not sponsored by any beauty companies. I'm not getting paid to say any of this. I just want to share the free items that I have received. And honestly, I'm not making any commissions. Maybe Merit Beauty, if I share my link down in the description below, and if you use that link to shop and use my code, then I get some sort of commission. But otherwise, I don't get commission for Influencer and the cheek products that I'm going to be sharing with you briefly. So I know I have mentioned this foundation, I think a while back, but this is the Born This Way is old. I'm not going to mention anything new on my channel because I have slowed down a lot on any sort of makeup purchases. I did, however, broke my no-buy, particularly on makeup this month, just for one item. And anyway, so I'm going to try this foundation again. So lately I haven't been wearing much foundation either. So I'm going to take just a dab. And I think my shade is in Natural Beige. That's always the safe shade for me. Anything natural and beigey. And somehow this matches my skin really well. I just want to put some coverage on my acne and kind of even out my skin tone a bit. I'm using my Refer brush in number 17. I love Refer. I guess they're a Japanese brand. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm trying not to like really be deeply informed with all of these makeup brands because then I get tempted. I don't know about you guys, but I can get obsessed with some things that, like, it could be anything and I will be obsessing over it. Like recently we had a stray cat in our backyard that appeared out of nowhere, and we named him, well, I named him Smokey because it's gray, and we have a cat at home and he's light gray, so we named him Earl Grey. But besides the point, he has been gone now for like, I guess, close to 5 days now. I don't know if he's gonna come back, but I bought him food, like automatic feeder and everything, and water, you know, because we have a lot of strays in our neighborhood, stray cats in particular. I've seen stray dogs as well, but more so stray cats everywhere. And I just want to feed poor kitties. So I think that's pretty good. I feel like for foundation, especially if you want that natural look, just lightly apply the makeup. So I really haven't been using foundation as much. Gosh, look at this white hair. It's like my natural highlight. So I think that's looking okay. So I just can't believe the first time I received this full-size product from Influencer, I was just shook, you know. Sign up for Influencer and take surveys, and that's how you will get free stuff. So recently I got the YSL concealer. This is a new release. This is the All Hours Precise Angles, was it Angels? No, Angles Concealer. And they got my right shade, I believe. This is an L and 4, so anything like neutral. Whenever Influencer decided to give out like free items, they will ask you your skin tone so that they can send out a full-size product that's closest match to your skin tone. So please do your own research when it comes to picking out shades. And yeah, anyways, besides that, I only got one shade match wrong, which I am planning to resell because I didn't use it at all. But anyway, so this is the All Hours concealer. Look at the Luxe packaging. I was shocked when I saw this. I thought that I was gonna get a sample size concealer, but when they sent an actual full size, this is amazing. And look at this doe foot applicator. It's something I don't have in my makeup collection. And I can go through concealers pretty fast because I use, I have a very simple routine now. I use a lot of concealer, not a lot, but on areas I need. Actually, for those dark ones, I do have another concealer that I'm going to show you guys next. But I am so shocked I get a chance to try out a full-size concealer. Yeah, I digress. So let me just buff this out. So with my makeup products, I never actually buy anything full price except for that original naked palette, which I purchased with my, I guess I paid a full price because eyeshadow palettes were not a thing before naked palettes. So they kind of started this whole eyeshadow palettes trend, and you know, the beauty industry just took it for a ride. And here we are, becoming collectors, hoarders, and whatnot. And I'm trying to reverse that now. So, oh, that's my cat. It's time for him to be fed. Anyway, so we're becoming hoarders, collectors, and whatnot. After this video, I don't know what to even title this. This is just a very rambly video. I apologize, but I want to get something out for you guys, you know, and I want to get my opinions and point across on what I think of the makeup industry and where I stand. And I'm still kind of confused, but I want to be content with everything I have in my makeup collection so far. I don't want to keep adding and adding more things and saying that, hey, I don't have enough, you know. So I think this concealer really helped to brighten up my skin tone, and the sun is coming out. They said that it was going to rain around noon today. They lied. I am not done with my concealer, so I have put on the foundation. I pretty much finally moisturize my lips, which I should make a habit of it. My boyfriend scolds at me all the time if I don't do it. So Anyway, so the next concealer that I'm going to be using, this is the Merit Beauty. Once again, this is called the Minimalist. Their popular perfecting complexion stick. They don't even call it a concealer. And in shade Suede. Ugh, I could take this out. I was opening this from the wrong end. But anyway, so this is, I've used this a couple of times. And this is a great concealer. I kind of understand why now it was hyped up. But it's just, I love stick foundations and stick concealers. I feel like you can just, you know, throw in your bag and you can just take it to go. The only thing with this is that you have to be careful, but it's because you know you cannot scroll it down. But anyways, besides that, it is really heavy duty as well, and this is expensive. But I'm glad that Merit had let me choose my shade to test out, and I would recommend Merit Beauty not only because I'm getting it for free, but because I actually really love the quality of their makeup. So this concealer just pretty much will help hide all of my imperfections. Not that I care these days when I go to work. I don't care. No one is judging, you know? So that's that. And I should be setting. Actually, before I set my makeup, I do want to try on this liquid contour from Kim Use. I will leave their link down below. You can get their liquid cheek blushes, and also I requested to test this out, the liquid contour, on Amazon. So I will link all of the information down in the description. So you guys don't miss anything if you're interested in trying. This is the Glow Dewy Liquid Contour. Use this as lightly as possible. I really love the doe foot applicator. I got this in shade Truffle. And with things like this, you have to be extra careful. So let's see. So I'll use this. I've used this a couple of times and it blends seamlessly. I don't really like the undertone of this contour. I think it's a little bit too red for my liking. I like anything that's like a little bit cooler. But you see how it seamlessly just blends? I forgot how much this was, like $10 or $15. Did I blend it way too much? I don't know. If you need, of course, always go a tiny bit first and then, you know, add more as you need. But it is very natural. And I'm liking it. I'm really loving it. So this is again the Kim Use Glow Dewy Liquid Contour. I believe this is a Korean brand, and Korean beauty products are on the rise, and they are, I think, much more affordable depending on where you shop for them. So I'm gonna try out one of their liquid blushes. This is the Kim Use liquid cheek blush, and I have it in 2 shades. So have one in Hope. I forgot the other one. I forgot what it's called. It's not on the pack. It's called Joyful. So I picked this shade because it reminds me of, well, a little bit like my Rare Beauty Joy, or no, actually Love blush. It's bright orange. You need a tiny dot of this and it can cover pretty much your whole entire face. Looks like this. So this is again Joyful and this is Hope. So one is more mauvey and neutral. This one is like bright and corally. And the doe foot looks like this. I don't know why is this so short, but because how am I supposed to reach the product, you know, at the bottom? But anyways, this is quite fascinating. I'm gonna swatch for you guys. This is again Joyful. That is some bright shade. Maybe I should swatch it next to Joy. Joy is much more like deeper coral. Yeah, deeper, kind of like a terracotta shade. And then this is Hope. Like, why is the doe foot applicator so tiny and short? You know, I don't understand. So there we go. We got Joyful, Joy by Rare Beauty, and this one is Hope. And I think my silly cat is done eating. Okay, so let's apply on a tiny bit of Hope on my cheeks. Yeah. The pigment is there for sure. And it's very blendable as well. So you need also a tiny dab of it, and then pretty much can cover your entire face. Are people interested in watching people apply on makeup nowadays? I've been watching makeup gurus who pretty much have more stories to tell while they apply on the makeup, like the YouTube shorts about their life per se, or you know, while applying on makeup. I find it more interesting. I don't know if it's just me, but okay. So I approve of the Amazon products so far. They are amazing for the price point and also the pigmentation of these and the blendability, the usability. Amazing. I will give it. So the camera decides to cut me off, so I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. So I'm pretty impressed with all of the products that I have tested out so far. If you guys are looking to purchase, if only for those of you guys who are looking to, you know, venture out on new makeup products. If you are on a budget, I will recommend these. These are really great, and you can't really go wrong with Korean beauty. If you can, of course, find a shade that works for your skin tone, because most of the Korean beauty products, for me, in my personal experience, when I was getting into BB creams back in 2010, if you guys are millennials like I am, or similar age to mine, you know about the BB cream craze during those times. And let me tell you, I couldn't find my shade. I pretty much look like a ghost, I feel like. Yeah, those were some fun times. But anyways, I will recommend these if you guys are looking to test out some new liquid cheek products or contour products or whatnot. I think I'm just gonna take them out of these boxes, put these in my, I guess, daily use makeup Muji drawers that I place in my bathroom. These are definitely going in there. So now that we're done with our face and our lips, set this makeup with my Tatcha Silk Powder. I actually got this from the Trend Mood box. I don't know what I was buying. It came with a lot of stuff, but I thought the price was worth it, so I got it. I haven't used this much because I've heard so many crappy things about this product in general. A setting powder is just a setting powder to me. I don't think I mean, I guess it makes a big difference. I do really love the Laura Mercier one. Laura Mercier. Am I pronouncing that wrong? It just helps set it anyways. This is the Tatcha, what is it called? The Radiant Translucent Setting Powder. And I love Tatcha skincare products. If I have high hopes in their beauty products, but it's the only beauty item that I have tried from them, the silk powder. I'm making use of my makeup products. I'm not the type of person, oh, I thought that I would be that person where I'm like, let's get into this minimalist lifestyle where I throw all of my things out. No, I will not be doing an extreme. I don't think I can ever be an extreme minimalist, to be quite honest. It's just that I know how I relapsed after 2019. I am not going back to that kind of lifestyle again. I can't do it. So, okay, so we are now moving to our eyes. And when I mentioned that I broke my no buy rule, it was, some of you guys gonna be really disappointed in me, but yes, I got the Ethereal Eyes palette by, of course, Makeup by Mario. And I have been lusting over this palette for 2 years now, counting this one. Last year when it came out, and it was sold out. It was sold out pretty much everywhere. So I'm like, yeah, it's meant to be. I was never meant to have this palette in my possession. And I came across the Makeup by Mario, well, this particular palette on Mercari, and I've been selling my things from Mercari for the longest time that they gave me a coupon to use. So I was like, do I really want to use this, you know? I saw an opportunity and I had to jump on it, because even if this was like 20% off, because I am a VIB rogue, thanks to my younger sister for sharing my account with me on Sephora, I was pretty much shocked, you know? So I got this for, I think, a pretty good deal. The total retail is $68, so I got a good deal on this. And I was thinking if I should keep it, because it's so basic, but I am a basic, I don't want to use that word again, but I am very, very basic when it comes to eyeshadows. Anyway, so I had to have it, and I know that this is a type of palette that I can take with me on travels, and I love shimmery shades that, you know, Pat McGrath has to offer. So Pat McGrath palettes are huge, big, and bulky versus a palette like this. You know, I can put this in my travel bag and hopefully it will stay intact. I am heading to Mexico, or Cancun rather, next week, and I needed something like this. So like versus the Pat McGrath palette, it's just, it weighs a ton, and I don't know if, I mean, the shades are gorgeous. This is my, I am not going to be buying any more of Pat McGrath Mothership palettes unless she comes out with another neutral palette or something unique to her collection, instead of the pinky tones and golds all the time. Any new palettes from it, I'm just not, you know. I love her first 10 palettes and I am okay with all of them. I am appreciating each and every single one of them. But this is my favorite, and look at these shimmery shades, you know? Like, these are the type of shimmers that I lust for when it comes to her Mothership palettes. So when they mention how sparkly some of these shimmery shades are in this palette, I was like, I was really intrigued, and I will be in huge denial if did I mention that I didn't care for this palette in my previous video? I might have, but I went back on it. I went back on my words because I'm obsessed with makeup, obviously, as you can see. So anyways, this is a gorgeous palette. Gorgeous palette. And I'm not going to do any kind of swatches or anything like that because I think I'm probably like the last person on earth to have purchased this palette. And I love it. I'm saying I love it just by looking at it. I know this is my color story. And, you know, I have similar palettes, I think, but nothing really compares. So this is my favorite palette from Tarte. This is Tarte in Bloom palette, and I just love colors like this. Like this one I can never get rid of, and when I saw this one I was like, yeah, similar but different. So anyways, I'm just gonna play with it for today and see if I am going to be really loving it. So let me just prep my eyes a little bit with the Sigma Persuade, I guess, eye base. So if you guys have this palette, let me know in the comments down below if you think it's overrated, and if you don't have it, are you planning to purchase it? So I'll be taking this shade called EE3, and some people complain that this palette is really powdery, and I am a very light, like I'm pretty light when it comes to using my makeup products, so I don't know if that's going to be the case for me, but so far it is not powdery. Well, that particular shade. Put that all over my lids. Let me get you guys closer. So far so good. Not too powdery. And I don't know about you guys, but I love kind of like an easy makeup look. I have to tone down my lighting because the sun is blazing through my backyard right now. Wow, this is like a perfect shade of like neutral or transition color, in my opinion. My God, I am impressed so far. Okay. Then I'm gonna choose this color at the bottom. Do you guys see how beautiful these colors are? No kickbacks. So I don't know what people are complaining about. Just gonna work on my outer crease. And I am pretty particular when it comes to buying eyeshadow palettes that I know I'll have some interest in. I just don't understand why I bought so many colorful eyeshadow palettes when I know that I'm just not into color like that. So far, this is blending seamlessly, and I don't know what people are complaining about, because usually if it's hard to blend, and I know I have a lot of like crease, like my skin, my eyelid skin, I guess, is not smooth for the most part. I feel like sometimes eyeshadows can latch on to a certain part of my skin. It's not like I have eczema or anything, but it's just, you know, those dry patches. So this is not doing that for me, at least I don't think so. And I am surprised at how seamless everything is blending, and I am a very light makeup user, so no kickbacks. Very blendable shades so far. so far I am loving this. Now time for the truth of these beautiful glittery shades. I don't know which one I want to pick, but I'm gonna go for maybe the top one, this one, with my finger. I think maybe this might be the best way to apply these. I'm just gonna place that on my lids. Are you guys ready? And I prefer it if it's not intense, you know, not like the Pat McGrath ones where they're like, feel so smooth. I feel like it's giving me that wet look effect. And honestly, you can get this look the same as that look with other eyeshadow palettes that I have in my collection already. I am sure, I am 100% sure, but the ease of use with these tones that I know I will be impressed by. Girl, I am impressed. I'm going to use this darkest shade on my lower lash line. Alright, I'm applying some mascara. I was going to do fake lashes today, but I don't know if I feel like it. Okay, so I gotta put on some lip products, but this is the final eye look so far, and I am impressed. This is the Rogue Dior in shade 100. I also got this from Influencer a while back. So everything I'm testing out today was sent to me for free, besides the eyeshadow palette. I couldn't fit all of the free items that I have received from PR. So I also got, I have mentioned this briefly, this is the Merit Mini Flush Balm Trio. Their blush balms are very, very popular. I haven't used any of them, but look how cute. This is a great idea for cream blush lovers out there. If you know anybody that loves cream blushes, you can check this out. Of course, I will link all of these products in the description down below, so you can check it out. I don't know if this is like a limited edition thing. I believe it is, but it's so cute. I haven't used it. I might grab one of this on my trip to Cancun, and then I got one of their new releases is the Solo eyeshadow, and I chose this color Vincetta. I think this is the wrong color for me because it's like it blends to my to my skin tone. It doesn't really show up. Looks like this, and they also of course included a brush with that. Brush number 2. I think it's a dual-ended brush too. So it just looks like that. I haven't even used it. I should have used it today. But it just looks like this. I think these dual-ended brushes are great for travel. And I have used this, or I tried to use this a couple of times. Just looks like that. I think this will be a great base color for my eyes. The shade is like that. So it's like I don't know why I picked this shade. This is like when I blended, like you guys see, it just disappears. So the Solo eyeshadow, it is a cream base. It doesn't crease or anything like that. So I probably will use it as my, before placing down any powdery eyeshadows like I did today. I should have used this today, but anyways, maybe next time. So that's pretty much it for my very, very rambly, I guess, kind of like a get ready with me I probably will take this makeup off later, but I'm gonna test out this makeup look for the entire day to see how long it lasts. And yeah, so I am impressed with this eyeshadow palette. I don't know why there are so many negative reviews on this. I just don't understand it, because I am really loving it. I like that these glittery shades, it has a slight sticky base, so it doesn't go flying everywhere like how some of my Pat McGrath eyeshadows do. Like for example, like the one that I just showed you guys, the Mothership number 10. Like you have chunky glitters that pretty much can fly anywhere over your face if you use it aggressively, I guess. But if you use it lightly, it does tend to stick. This is one of this Bliss Astral shades, and let me top it off to get more intensity. Like nothing really compares to Pat McGrath's Bliss Astral shades. You know she's like reigning supreme in this. It's just unbelievable. So anyways, I know that for a fact that I cannot get rid of any of my Mothership palettes yet. I hope you guys enjoy this very rambly video. So next video, I am planning to showcase more of the eyeshadow palettes that I am getting rid of, and I'm probably just going to be showcasing each and every one of them while holding them up like this, and just, so I probably won't do like the overhead shot for my eyeshadow palettes that I'm getting rid of. Kind of want to show you guys my, I guess, facial expressions on how I feel about each and every one of the palettes that I'm getting rid of. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you guys really soon.